Hi, good afternoon. Our first featured poet for this set is an undergrad at Sarah Lawrence. Dugan Lunday, quoting his unabridged bio, was raised in Texas, a state in which one can stand up straight and be approximately 3/4 of a mile away from the surface of the sun. There is an enviable carelessness to Dugan's poetry, as the characters that roam the page are content with being lost, yet at a loss for contentment. He transports us to unexpected alleyways and bleak salvage yards, and it is never boring, but always, always fascinating. We're in for a ride. Boys and girls, I present Mr. Dugan Lunday.
So on 24th Street in Leavenworth, the intersection in Omaha, Nebraska, there's a mural of Herbie Husker, who is the mascot of the University of Nebraska football team. It's a pretty deteriorating mural. It's really of no relevance to the poem I'm about to read. Herbie Husker is a crusty paint chip. These dirty and greasy and vagrant bikers are crazier than fucking loons and just happy that their last two brain cells have not started fighting. Sportster Joe and Corky and Cowboy Steve are peg legs and snakeskin panhandle slims, loopy, backwards denim patches falling from grace and open car doors at 5 in the morning. And hello, Patsy. But now they can no longer roll and scuffle. Instead, they stumble and reel because the 1% on their throats and in between their arthritic collarbones is a shifty old straw Stetson memory that trips down to the oil-stained bottom of a dead dog's stomach on the shoulder of I-80, where it is received with scrap copper, its brother barbed wire, a tucked mason jar, fire and hollering rats, and a rusty 77 iron head. This next poem is also sort of based on my experiences in Omaha. Mark keeps going to India. China ink fades from Willie's neck into clenched fist hysterics and memories drunk off lousy Crown and 7 and 6 stuck to the clubhouse bar counter. The Camel non-filter, lit from the back end, is written this way. In the darkest, from a pack of Miami Sweets is scribbled, like waking in a fit against the wall with half-healed scratches because some previous Honduran tenants were unaware that the stucco only goes on ceiling. Mark has demons, and that is why he grunts and drives too fast down Martha Street. His tongue is still numb, the space left by a bubble bursting the brain. Slow AC unit grumbling, drool hanging from the chin, sitting up with a Satan's voice. These next two poems, I suppose, draw on the imagery of Texas a bit, which is where I was raised. Lake Bastrop caught on fire. Farm to Market 1441 is a dried creek that lets flow a few embittered suns and morning moons, moth-eaten and with the withering faith that those faltering perch will be the bellies of bluebonnets. So, he with many hands of cedar bark burdens the back of red heeler who tells him that he'll hear, the post-hole digger hard against dust, and the hum of the half a hope that some grass may even grow. So they shoot the shit with the pines that it hasn't rained for 19 months, that they can't lament because no one will be there to listen, and that their needles are dropped at their feet as a hay bale bed for dead crickets and mud daughters. So I have a memory of making a harpoon once out of a bent nail and a swim stick. It's a horribly inefficient way to fish. It's extremely difficult, but managed to get one fish once, which was pretty exciting. Again, that's not really relevant to what I'm reading, but it's sort of relevant though. Crisco and catfish with human legs. I can't touch my dick anymore. I stuck my right hand in a jar of faint Crisco, blood pouring from the moonlit spring at the bottom of its ruined feet, and struck a window pane looking out toward a bow above and breaking into a crescent trip of desert cottontails and swamp rabbits. It is written in the dust dried on the crest of the chestnut mare that I will drag my hand, wrung in glass shards like cactus spines, across my collarbone, and let the bloom weep all the way down to my thighs. I can cut the moonlight in two, like catfish, staining the swells in the face, talking through its teeth in the tank. I am a speared brown bullhead, with long whiskers and a pair of naked and bloodied legs from the waist down. So I have a few words that I like quite a bit. Providence is one of them. It just has a nice feel to it. I suppose it's kind of like eating spaghetti except in reverse. So these are two poems that use the word providence. Catarrhidorus. It's the name of a mountain in Wales. Two withered men with heads weathered by harsh spirits and with knees wasted away. They are some guided words, offered as rusted peat moss, clutched steadfastly, mourning, and further up the fox path, past the braided basin, heraldic knot of shale and loose earth, immersed in the gentle mire, there is the high chair, empty, shelter of the eyes of providence. Isaiah. Providence placed the myrtle in the moor, through an inflection in the word of God in his cyclical compassion. Its fair fragrance, as faltering fingers in listless strokes across the shrill sound of thorns. But myrtle, the name, is patronymic, affixed to its roots, its phrase father, who was bitter. In trebled briar, the tract of level wasteland, and the end is a more enduring sign of glory.